here for Talk to Me Tuesday on Tuesday, November 7th. I'm just going to keep this quick because I have to get to work. And also, I don't have a lot to show you. I'm still working on the project room. As you can see behind me, things have changed a little bit. The fabric is now over there, which means that whole wall has been reorganized. I'm going to take you guys on a tour when I'm done. But I'm not quite done yet, so there's still some stuff going on. So, meanwhile, I did have some news. If you follow me on Instagram, which I just recently joined, so you probably don't. But I did get a new, to me, is used. I did get a new machine for quilting, and it's a Foth-Grand Quilter, Hobby 1200. It's great. It's got a 9-inch throat, similar to the Juki, and I was actually going to buy a Juki or a Juki like Jennifer's or a Brother PQ 1500 new, but I was able to get this machine, which is very, very similar. It's pretty much the same machine. I was able to get it used, and obviously, so the price was a little better. I did buy it from my local Juki and Brother dealer. So he said, absolutely, if you want to trade up to another machine in the future, he's happy to do that. He's been really great to work with, so that's been really nice. Meanwhile, yesterday in the mail, I got another birthday swap package from Terry, aka Snowy44. It included this fat quarter, which is purple. I clearly need to do a purple quilt. I think I did note on there that my favorite color was purple, so that's perfectly fine. I love purple. And I have a purple quilt in progress back in the day from birthday blocks that I will probably use a lot of this purple in to finish up because I still need some more blocks for that. She included a lovely card, and why can't I? Oh, here it is. It fell off. And she also included this little ornament charm that she's been making those using basically duplicating quilt patterns or quilt block patterns in the perler beads, I think is what these call, that you fuse together. So that's cool. I can hang that up with some of my other hangy goodies I have over here. And then Project Linus is this weekend, and I was racing to get my sewing area done because I have obviously the blanket that I finished in October that I never got to turn in because the vandals smashed my window the night before Linus. So, I do have that one, but I obviously don't want to be behind going into December with how crazy and everything this time of the year is. So, you'll see I have a Wonder Woman strip right here, and that's because that is what I cut off of the Wonder Woman quilt top that I made a couple weeks ago. Because as I was cleaning and organizing, I found a baggie with a remnant of fleece that I had brought home from Project Linus that someone had cut a piece out of or something, and somebody had very kindly taken these remnants and measured what was the biggest possible solid piece that you could get out of it to either crochet around the edge or use it as the back of a quilt. And so I knew it was a little bit smaller than the Wonder Woman, but pretty close. So so this is what I had to cut off of the width. So it's going to be kind of a small blanket. I will probably lop a little bit off the length as well. But here's the front, obviously, which looks no different. I basted it right here on my design wall. I wanted to tell you about that. So I am bound and determined never to crawl on the floor again. So I put it face down, so basically this way, sideways across my design wall so that it was sticking. And then I used my June Taylor spray base and I sprayed the back of it. And while that was sort of sitting and getting sticky, I got my fleece together and I got in one corner and I pressed it with my hand and kind of pinned it because it was going to be a little heavier in that corner. And then I proceeded to just very carefully smooth the fleece across the top and then work my way down the middle to the right, middle to the left, middle to the right, Did it all standing up. It was awesome. It was fast. I did take the iron to the quilt top just to smooth out a few places where it got a little wrinkly when I was basting it, and then I was done. So yesterday morning, like that, I uncovered the Singer and put the walking foot on and just did some straight stitching. As you can see right here, I basically did it just to the side of, since it's not like a 3-layer quilt, I did it just to the side of the seam, where the on the side where the seam was a little bulkier because it was folded over that way. I did it just on the side of the seam, and I'm thinking I might do maybe a couple going vertically, one across each side, and that's probably it. And then I'm going to trim it and baste it, or trim it and bind it. So I thought, oh, red fleece, oh my god, that's perfect for the Wonder Woman. So there we go. So that's all I have to show you. I look forward to watching your videos. I hope everyone has a crafty week, and I will see you next week. Bye!